I'm not a parent, and these cutie pies are my nieces. I once came across a poem that reads, "An aunt loves you like a mother, keeps secrets like a sister, have fun with you like a best friend." I guess that's how I feel about these girls. When they were little, I often think about buying nice things for them, and now that they are teenagers, I find myself thinking a lot about their future, especially preparing them for university. So I can only imagine how parents will feel about their kids. That feeling of always wanting to provide the best for your children. As parents, one of the most important plans you will need to make in your lifetime is on how to best prepare for your children's university expenses. And by starting a plan early and consistently, it will give you more time to grow your funds and to mitigate risks. Hi, my name is Shani. In this video, I'm gonna share insights on how you can budget for your child's education fund. When planning for your kids' education fund, it can feel daunting to plan for something that will happen only in 10 to 20 years' time. However, you can start by identifying the approximate amount required. For example, do you intend to budget for a local or an overseas education? And is this gonna be a medical or non-medical cost, as funds required will vary drastically. While you may hope for your child to qualify for one of the local universities to escape the crippling cost of an overseas education, some things are just beyond our control, and it may be more prudent to plan for more. So let's take a look at the current tuition fee and related costs for an undergrad education for both local and overseas. In Singapore, a local education, according to NUS, the tuition fee for academic year 2024 for Singapore citizens ranging from 8.3 thousand per year to 31.2 thousand per year. And as for an overseas education in these popular locations such as Australia, UK and the US, course fees you are looking at for Australia will range from 18 to 41,000 per year. For UK, it will be 30 to 42,000 per year, and as for US, it will range from 27 to 74,000 per year. And these do not include additional expenses such as allowance, accommodation, and flights, which will bring up the total yearly expenses up even more. Furthermore, if it is at least 5 or more years before your child enters university, inflation should be factored into your planning, since university fees and living costs goes up every year, ranging from 0.6% to 8% yearly for university fees alone. Take for example, the cost for an undergrad program in University of Cambridge for international students. The tuition fee is about 25.7 thousand per year. The expected living cost, excluding travel and other miscellaneous costs, is estimated at £14.6 per year. And if you wish for your child to return home for visitation, you will need to include flight tickets, which are £900 per year. So this works out to be a total of £40.3 per year. And in current exchange rates, this will be equivalent to 70.9 thousand per year. So the entire 3-year program will cost you approximately $213,000. Alright, the next step is to do the math. How much will this education fund be when it is time for your child to enter university? And how much do you need to save each month to achieve this amount by then? So I have prepared 3 scenarios. The first scenario are for parents with teenagers. If your child is currently 14, the time for her entering university will be in 5 years' time. Assuming an inflation rate of 3%, the future education cost will work out to be $246,000. If you save through an investment that gives you a return of 3% per annum, you will have to save about $3,763 each month to achieve the goal of $240,000. But if you save through an instrument that gives you a 6% return per annum, you will have to save less at about $3,443 each month to achieve the same goal. The second scenario are for parents with primary schoolers. Similarly, if your child is currently 9, the time for her entering university will be in 10 years' time. With inflation, the future education cost will work out to be $286,000. With an instrument that gives you a 3% per annum, you will have to save about $2,021 each month to achieve the goal of $280,000. But with an instrument that gives you a return of 6% per annum, you will have to save only about 1,700 each month to achieve the same goal. And the last scenario is for parents with preschoolers. If your child is currently 4, the time for her entering university will be in 15 years' time. With inflation, the future education cost will be about $332,000. With an instrument that returns you a 3% per annum, you will have to save about $1,444,000 each month to achieve the goal of $330,000. But with an instrument that returns you a 6% per annum, you will have to save only about $1,121 each month to achieve the same goal. Insurance agents like to sell endowment policies to help pay for tertiary education expenses, with a hope of these policies typically coming with a guaranteed return component. However, the returns on such endowment policies are typically 3% or lower after the cost of this product. So this barely keep up with inflation on education costs. Moreover, at a low rate of return, what this means is that you will have to contribute more each month in order to hit this education target. So an alternative is to save through investments that are expected to grow at a rate that outpaces inflation. By doing so, the goal can be achieved with fewer dollars as compared to an endowment policy. However, investments with higher returns come with risk of capital loss during market downturn. So it is important to have a robust risk management framework. So to mitigate risk, it is better for you to have a longer time horizon plus a proper globally diversified exposure in your portfolio, so that your investment can hold up better when one of the region in the market fails. But if you have enough resources, it is best to use a dual plan approach by saving through both an endowment and an investment plan. To take advantage of the guaranteed component in endowment and the higher return in investments, this combination of both endowment and investments can give you the best of both worlds, and it will cost you much lesser than saving through an endowment policy alone. Higher education comes with a high price tag, and there's no one-size-fits-all solution, so it is still more prudent to plan well in advance. So this is my take on a simple way where parents can save for their children's education expenses. And if you wish to find out how can you plan for your retirement in Singapore, click on the button below. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, do subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!